2010年斯洛克世锦赛，奥沙利文对阵塞尔比。第一阶段双方战成4比4平，中场休息回来，第9局比赛还没开始，塞尔比就不小心打碎了自己的玻璃杯。在奥沙利文强大的气场下，塞尔比也是开始紧张了。随后，奥沙利文打出了一场极其任性的比赛，让我们再来看一下吧。开局两人都非常的谨慎，防守也都很到位，没能给对手留下任何的进攻机会。
Best ability in the fourth session. Highest break 90 by Mark Selby. A return of 81 by Sullivan in the last frame. So it has yet to sort of kick into gear.
He's okay, but he certainly didn't intend to cannon into the yellow, and it's the sort of thing he was doing. Well, we might be in for another long opening frame in this session because the black's gone safe on the side cushion. You never know how the balls are going to open up at the start of a frame, and they may go just a little bit awkward here.
Yes, it certainly wasn't what Ronnie had intended. Black was just before that tied up, so he's trying to bring it into play, but unfortunately now it's gone on the side cushion, and that's a very good return of safety from Mark Selby.
In fact, at first glance I can't see a way back down the table for Ronnie. And that was the only way he could get the white back to the baulk area. Where's the red going to finish up? It's okay. First player ever to play that shot was Big Bill Werbnick, the Canadian. He's in trouble, couldn't see a way back down the table. He used to screw the ball back. He had a terrific amount of cue power at Bill Werbnick.
Yes, and that's not a bad result from Ronnie. He has, I think Mark can just see the fine edge of this red. But he's just a bit worried that he wants to push it past the left middle pocket. May even try and get close to it, play it as a shot to nothing.
直到打了近4分钟了，塞尔比这杆红球贸然进攻中袋，结果悲剧了，球被留在了中袋附近。
Playing it that way, he wanted to hit the near jaw with the.
If he could somehow get along that line, he would leave the pink on for the right corner. But
随后，奥沙利文抓住这个机会，成功得手。
One.
This is where the left hand is so useful. Just went a little bit further than he intended.
Seven.
Yes, it's such an amazing advantage. I think people are so used to him playing left-handed. It looks so natural for him now. The fact that this pink goes into this bottom left-hand corner pocket makes life an awful lot easier for him.
Yes, when the black went safe, 14. I thought it could be a scrappy frame, but that mistake from Mark Selby has given Ronnie a decent opportunity here, even though he's only got the pink to work with. The blues off at spot also.
Yes, he would have loved to just push the white just another inch or so further across the table, just as the bridge over this red now.
15.
I think when he's been in amongst the reds, Dennis, around the pink and black, he's looked as good as he ever has done. I think sometimes when the frames do go scrappy, you tend to sort of question his commitment to and patience to the longer frames.
21. 22.
Yes, in the middle of the match yesterday, he lost a bit of concentration, a bit of focus, but then in that last frame, all of a sudden, a break of 81, and he looked as good as ever. So that's the fascination with watching Ronnie O'Sullivan. You're never quite sure what's going to happen. He's going to be either brilliant or he's going to suddenly lose a bit of focus, and it's just terrific to commentate on him, isn't it, Cam?
Yes, absolutely.
29.
So exciting. I think he's one of the, probably the only player that even the snooker players would pay in to watch.
You're not telling me you ever paid to watch snooker, Cam? Although, having said that, over at the Masters in Ireland, you used to work there, didn't
55.
you? Remember that?
It was the only way I could get in without paying, Dennis.
It's a great story, working at the Masters, and then you finished up playing there. I like those kind of stories.
That was very well controlled. Still on the pink and a lovely angle as well. Again, using his left hand.
.42. 43.
I think he enjoys a challenge like this when it's not a straightforward chance to make a high break. He excels in this sort of situation.
50.
Yes, and I don't know whether we've ever had a maximum of pinks. This is coming up to 8 reds and 8 pinks. Should he put this one into the middle? Just looking to see if you can play a little cannon on the red just below the pink, just to the left. You can play a little cannon on that. He may be able to open another one. That's a very good shot.
56.
Yes, it could be some sort of record if he keeps potting pinks here. I've never known it before.
57.
I think the red just to the right of the cluster of 3 goes into this left-hand corner pocket, so this has been an excellent break considering where the black has been tied up.
63.
I think the 2 reds, as he pots this, he's just having a look, see if they're a plant, but I think if he pots this, the top of these 2 reds may go in the opposite corner pocket.
64.
由于黑球开局被打到了右侧的边库附近，随着这颗粉球入中袋，奥沙利文一红一粉打到了超分。
We said at the start of this second session,
71.
we're waiting for it to kick into gear. The rocket has suddenly taken off.
77. 78.
Could he possibly take 15 reds and 15 pinks and all the colours? We have had one record here. Mark Allen made a break of 146. 84. Never been done at the Crucible before. I don't think this will have
85.
been done anywhere.
And he hasn't been out of position once, and that's the beauty of
91.
his break.
已经没有胜负压力的奥沙利文啊，就是这么任性，想要粉球打到底。但是单杆拿下92分之后，这一杆球不好出手，他依然没有选择架杆。不过很可惜啊，火箭这杆粉球保底袋失误了，没能让他任性到底。
With all reds and all pinks, but what a start for Ronnie O'Sullivan. That break of 92 takes him into a 5-4 lead.